The secret of being happy is accepting where you are in life and making the most out of every day. Author unknown. My name is Melissa Acevedo. I'm here today to introduce myself and tell you a little bit more about my life, where I came from, and most importantly, what makes me happy. I will discuss this in 2 points. My first point is about my culture, where I was born and raised, and how this molded me into the person that I am today. My second point, I'm going to discuss my love for my family and for my children, because there's nothing sweeter in life than the love from your child. Allow me to start with my first point, which is about my culture. I was born in 1980 in Queens, New York, and my ethnicity is Puerto Rican. And the interesting thing is that my mother and father are from the same pueblo in Puerto Rico. It's called Guayama, and it's a very tiny town, and they met in Brooklyn, New York. Puerto Rico's ethnic composition is mainly Spanish, African, and the native Indians, Taino. And my father's family is descendants of the Tainos, and my mother's family descendants from Spain. Being raised in New York allowed me to experience a melting pot of all different ethnicities. And I think this made me a more open-minded person because it was just an experience, I would have to say. New York runs in my blood. I'm not there right now. I haven't lived there in a while, but it's a part of who I am. Food and music has always been a big part of my life, and my favorite memory is going to my grandmother's house for the holidays and the intoxicating and delicious food and family and bonding. That's always a great memory that I have. And how everybody would gather at the table and eat, and it was just harmony and happiness, and everybody would dance in the living room, and they would dance salsa. Salsa is a type of dance that is named after the famous dip made of tomatoes, peppers, onions, herbs, and it's because it's a mixture, and that is why it's called salsa. Like our ethnicities and the mixture of races that compose a Puerto Rican, and it's a mixture, so it's a salsa. So salsa music is a combination of different types of music, African and the Indians and stuff from Spain, and that's what creates salsa music. And all these traditions that I had as a child and my memories, I create with my children so that they can pass it on to their children, and so on and so forth. Now for my second point, I'm going to explain the love I have for family. Family is very important to me. And I hold true to the saying, family comes first, because without family, you're nothing. I have 4 beautiful children that God has blessed me with. Their name and ages are Christian, who's 17, Alexander, who's 15, Brandon, who's 9, and Ava, who's 6 years old, and she's a carbon copy of myself. My children were raised on various military bases because my husband is a Marine, and they have lived in 4 different states, and they experienced people from all walks of life and all different types of cultures and ethnicities, and I think this causes them to have an open mind, and it's an experience that they can pass on to their children. My children inspire me to reach my goal in finishing college. They're proud of me and they tell me all the time, and that's all the motivation I need to keep on pushing through and to accomplish my goals and create a good example for them. So by now I hope you've learned a little bit more about me, my cultural heritage, and where I came from, as well as the love and admiration I have for my family. If we know where we came from, we might better know where to go. If we know who we came from, we better understand who we are. Author unknown. Thank you very much.